All right, we are back live
in the motherfucking record room.
D&J,
man. I'm Dre,
aka Boob.
Yeah, Boob in the building.
For all the people that know him, and I'm Josh, and we have a special guest with us today, KScheming.
No sleep. What's happening?
What's up, boy?
I was gonna say it's KScheming, but they already said KScheming. So that shit would have been a waste of time.
Any AKAs? You probably know him by KScheming.
No, we
Tayshawn Prince.
Tayshawn Prince.
If you grew up with me, you're K.
I see it for sure.
If we related.
So we've done a couple episodes so far. We did an introduction episode. We got a little movie podcast, and this is one of the big things that we were already talking about doing, interviewing artists, musicians. And to be honest, he was one of the first guys we had in mind when we started this podcast.
Yeah, he the one that had us, you know what I'm saying, ready to get this shit going for real. Like, damn, Tay talking about shit. He go come up there. Let's get it moving then.
Yeah.
So, he here now. We about to get it going, man.
And that shit is crazy because I did all that and ain't even know it. Like,
that's how music is, though.
Powerful.
It is, man. It really is.
You talking about your work ethic?
Yeah,
man.
I work too fucking much.
That's good, bro.
Yeah,
so
no sleep.
Shit in
we
the
here
world.
to talk about work. No, I'm just fucking.
No, ain't no work, man. It's all about getting that cash, man, and just
trying to make work play.
Exactly.
Make it enjoyable and promote it, really. More streams, hopefully more listeners after this.
Mm-hmm.
Also, on that note, I will be weaving in songs throughout the podcast. Mm-hmm. So just be aware of that and look forward to that. Maybe some new stuff, some of his classics. We're going to talk about that afterwards. But
let's get into it.
We did the introduction. So this is going to be like a Q&A-ish type thing, and we're going to see where it goes. Mm-hmm. Where did you grow up? What's your background like?
Pontiac, Michigan. Grew up in the Lancasters, small neighborhood in Pontiac. For real, that motherfucker was small, but that bitch was like just big because you didn't really have to go nowhere for real. Like, period. Like, shit. They even put a basketball court there. Like, niggas created. We had football games, but every neighborhood probably had that, element and shit. So probably same neighborhood. But yeah,
so the Casters,
Casters, man. A lot of niggas, Me and Tayshawn, we grew up there, man. So, me and him came up together.
Yeah.
He just happened to get into this music shit. I'm into this. So it all panned out.
No, it's perfect. Mm-hmm. And you guys went to school together?
Went to school. Man, I've been knowing this boy since what? First, second
elementary
grade type
school
shit.
type.
I seen this nigga get his first whooping in school.
For real?
Nigga daddy came to the school with a ruler. Boy, you in school showing out.
Listen,
in front of the whole class. You hear me?
Definitely.
So,
yeah.
Man, that's good, yeah.
Speaking of the stories like that, any noteworthy stories that were like character defining or anything that really like pushed you into music? Or was it something that you always kind of were drawn to?
Right, because I didn't even know dog even like the music.
I always fuck with music. Like, but I was just kind of like shy. I can't say where it came from for real. Like, like I always just like music. Like, nigga was just shy. But nigga, remember when we was in middle school and niggas used to beat on the table? I used to be in them sessions rapping a lot in Mr. Clark class and shit. Or Mr. Ross class. Like, I always used to be in there.
Miles.
Yeah, I always used to be rapping, but it was I rap about around certain people and shit. I ain't really started coming out until when I started battle rapping and shit.
Oh, really?
That's when I was like, all right, boom, I got comfortable because shit, you ain't got no choice but to
rap,
you ain't
That's
got no
crazy.
choice but to be comfortable.
So at first you were rapping, not seriously, just sort of in like a comfortable circle of friends, and then you got into battle rapping.
Like, since I was a kid, I wanted a motherfucking deal type shit. Like, everybody in the class wanted to be firefighters and that shit. Yeah. I literally be like, shit, I want to be a rapper and a movie star, and the teacher would be like, nigga, you crazy.
So there was
like,
teachers
fuck it. Now niggas really getting rich off that shit. So it's like,
man.
It's funny.
It's possible.
It's funny you say that because I just read an article about Quentin Tarantino, and his mom, in his early like formative years when he was in high school, he was screenwriting, and his mom told him basically to stop doing that, and he would never make a dollar off of it, and that it was trash. Mm-hmm. And he has not given her a penny. He told her then. He said when I'm rich, I'm not going to give you a cent. No. And she said basically like, fuck you, you're worthless. and he stuck to it. But it's the same kind of thing where it's like, when you're young like that, and you know, you want to be a firefighter.
Your mom hating on you.
It is different.
Yeah, your moms ain't supposed to.
I thought it was cold, but he also makes fucked up movies, so it's like you can kind of see like maybe where he got it from.
Okay,
exactly,
I can dig that.
But the underlying principle of it being like some kids just know, when you're young, like, I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a police.
What they want to do, man.
You're saying you knew and you're doing it, and it's paying off.
Yeah.
So
it ain't paying yet, but it's working. So.
Yeah, but it's
it's moving. Yeah.
It's moving. Yeah,
it's putting in the work.
Yeah.
So when it comes, then you could be like, hell yeah, I worked my ass off.
Hell the fuck yeah.
That's the
I
whole
have to
move.
work some fucking more, but I'm gonna be ready.
Yeah. Battle rapping. Tell me about that. When did that start? Is it still going on?
That show was fun.
Yeah.
It's still going on, but not in my world.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah,
but, like, that shit was cool. I started off Mike Murderers. It was Mike Murderers TV. I started off on there. I battled the dude named Poopy Doo and shit, right?
Poopy Doo.
So I thought, that I was about to just come in there and freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know niggas was really prepping for this shit.
Right. So you came in that bitch playing like
I was already nervous, and I gotta
Yeah.
freestyle. Like, damn, like I was nice with the freestyle, so I'm like, fuck it, I can do some shit. So nigga, I got in there, crowd, them lights hit me. I'm like, oh shit, and bro just out the gates. I'm like, this nigga wrote that shit. But ain't nobody saying that but me though. They looking at me like, nigga, you ain't know. Like, so I get the rapping.
Just came in this bitch. Just thinking niggas about to just say shit.
Yeah, I get the freestyle and niggas laughing. I'm like, man. Said some shit like, I'm the shit. What's your name? Pooper Scooper.
So, bro, you just came in that bitch like, I'm ready about to go off the head type situation.
So I was just.
And he was in that bitch prepared, like, I'm on his ass.
Nigga, and he was already Poopy Doo.
Right, so
and the Yak, he like a Yak legend for rapping and shit.
So he was already established.
He already established. Niggas already knew I was deer meat in that bitch. They found out I was freestyling. It was rap. But after that, I had battles that I got better and shit.
Yeah. Right.
And we ended up starting our league, Scheme Street Battle League.
Oh, okay.
And that bitch took off. Like, it stopped too, but it took the fuck off. Like, nigga, we went to BET, all type of shit. We birthed a lot of big battlers around this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You was a part of that shit, like a motherfucker with the Ill Will and shit.
No, that's Mike Murderers TV. I was Scheme Street. I was with Snow.
The white guy.
Yeah, the white boy.
He was on
I was on there too. I was right behind the nigga.
You was
with
next
to
I remember that. And you was right there by Styles P. Them niggas was in the room, wasn't they?
Yeah, them niggas cool as fucking real life too. Like, they some regular ass niggas.
Shit, the little verses with Dipset.
Yeah. Okay, they some cool ass niggas in real life.
So your first experience was trial by fire. You were like, you really came in authentic, like, I'm gonna go off the top, and then you learned quickly that these guys write beforehand.
I'm like, y'all niggas writing in this shit, that's cheating. I still think it's cheating because freestyle is freestyle, but I get it now. I think getting paid off that shit.
Right. I think a lot of those guys do both. They obviously write some stuff and remember it, and then they weave in actual freestyle, like the really good ones.
I don't know.
Yeah, some niggas can rebuttal your shit. Like, if you say some shit, they'll rebuttal and bring it back to you. But that shit, like the preparation time on that shit, like, nigga, you writing a fucking essay, like, you know what I'm saying? College papers, nigga.
Right, you really got to do your motherfucking
3 minutes,
homework,
bro. These niggas doing, and some of them not even doing 3 minutes. 3 minute rounds, 3. That's 9 minutes altogether. You got already 9 minutes worth of material on one nigga.
And then it gotta
don't
be good.
run out of shit. And it gotta be good,
Exactly.
nigga. It's so much pressure. Then you gotta remember it. And if you on some shit like Smack, you see how many people in that
you
crowd.
got people out there looking at you.
Like, so.
Do you think?
And then you only as good as your last battle too. Though. So if you lose, niggas gonna say you suck, you ass, nigga. The same niggas that said you was dope when you won the last battle.
Right. So they like, you put this out, but you ain't keep it going.
It can flip really quickly.
You hit 50 points last game.
You lose one battle, nigga, you whack. You ass that shit.
You can kind of feel that in the crowd, if you watch.
But the rush is just dope. It's just a dope
make
ass
you feel good.
Because when you win, nigga, you be like, I'm on top of the world. You lose, you ain't trying to talk to nobody. You got them people that come to you be like, you did a good job. But you ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. You trying to, I killed this nigga. Like,
I had the fucking crowd in control. Had this nigga about to fucking run off the motherfucking stage, say you had everything going. So you feeling good about that. You didn't hold this nigga. I can figure, that'd be some lovely shit.
And that's all it is, though, is just an argument.
With that being said, do you think that there's a higher level of respect for battle rappers as opposed to just people going into the studio and recording, or is it just really they're different categories?
Because nine times out of 10, most of these battle rappers can't make songs. It's easy to just sit down and write punchlines. I'm saying, like, but you got some of the battle rappers that's good at making, like, I guess scheming this shit and shit, but it's easy to just sit down and write punchlines all day. It's hard to go in that bitch and tell a story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
and then put it on wax.
Yeah, that shit kind of
melanize the shit out with melodies.
That's a whole different pressure.
That's an interesting perspective, because you think about these, you know, the way that we were just talking about it, like going in, you're under the spotlight. If you fuck up, you're instantly, you know, booed. You're only as good as your last rap. The pressure's there, but then putting it that way, it's like, but can you make something last? You know, as far as going into the studio and creating something that people want to listen to over and over again, instead of just a very specific, I fucked this guy up in this situation, one-liners type stuff. How long did you battle rap for? A couple years?
Yeah, about a couple years.
And did that transition into studio time, or were you doing both?
I was already in the damn studio.
Gotcha.
I was in the studio before the battle rap shit. I started going to the studio when I was like 16, 17. I was going in there.
You wasn't telling us then in school then, nigga.
Quan knew. Q Shields. Certain niggas knew. Like, I'll let niggas hear the shit or whatever. You know, niggas be.
You know what? You right. Because I remember MySpace, bro. I had one of your fucking songs.
Yeah,
on my
I used to. JP was always with me going to the
JP
booth.
was even. Everybody was trying to rap back then. Okay. Okay.
That's who I was.
It seems so
with.
fucking
JP,
long ago,
my
though.
cousin.
But it really wasn't that long.
Yeah,
Lou.
That should give perspective for
RP, my nigga Lou.
Our listeners. You had a MySpace song.
That's what made me like start taking this shit serious, like the music when Lou died. Cause that nigga was taking that shit serious. That's what he went to the A for. You feel me? Like he was on that shit. So that's what made me like, oh, when he died, damn near chasing his motherfucking dream.
He was on this shit,
nigga. So like that's when the button kicked in for real. But I was already going to the studio and shit. Like,
right, but you like shit. My dog died. Shit.
Yeah, can we get some? Let's get some context. Who is Lou?
Lou, man, he grew up with us in the Casters.
Okay,
you know
and he was
a good friend.
Just a good friend. Was he older? Was he already into music?
Same fucking.
Gotcha.
Like in the Casters, bro, you gotta understand. Like we was just like one little big ass group of motherfucking little niggas, just running around playing football and shit, fighting each other and shit, blazing. We were just like, you know what I'm saying, just like a small little area, but we had our own shit happening.
So Lou was important. He was an influential
he was
figure.
One of the guys
he was
that
in our damn circle. That we grew up with that nigga. He was from the same elementary, same middle, same high school. Like,
and so when he passed, you found inspiration to take things to another level, like that.
Yeah, it was right there. I'm like, yeah, bitch, we about to do something. Bitches up.
That's crazy. I mean that loss will inspire art.
It's deep.
Yeah. Speaking of like local stuff, are you listening to anyone nowadays local? Are you working with anybody?
Yeah, I fuck with my nigga Dale Gotti.
Okay.
I fuck with Leak.
And Leak one of the pioneers too in the
yeah, Leak be going crazy.
He one of the legends out there.
Shout out to these guys. Shout out Leak.
You're the cutter, right?
Oh yeah.
His work ethic crazy. But yeah, them only two right now. Like I didn't did features with other niggas, but yeah, that's a different story. But right now, that's who I call. Oh, and Brassy. That's who I call if I need a feature or something. But most of the time, bro,
you just solo.
I really just be listening to myself all damn day. Like, especially if I just dropped a song or some shit. I'm listening to that song. I already done listened to that bitch after I mixed it, before it go up on the sites, before I let her. Like,
you trying to critique your craft.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find something wrong so I can go better. That's where I get at. Like, but locally, listen to, if I do, Leak, Dale Gotti, I check out Mark Faye. I check him out from time to time. Man, it's a lot of people that I check
like
out.
Me and Josh were talking about on that first episode. It's like
It's
We
a
trying
lot
to put
of them,
Pontiac on the
and
map,
I
bro.
ain't
It's a
gonna
lot of
say,
niggas, man.
I listen to a lot of them, but I don't really like. I ain't about to sit here and be like, oh, I be listening
for
to
sure.
them all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Not from necessarily like a fan perspective, but just
yeah,
you know,
but
to
I definitely be checking out the competition because niggas just
Right.
be competition.
Right,
Is this
'cause
a
you in that
competitive
league.
sport?
That's
Yeah,
your
so I
league.
be
You
wanting to
gotta
hear what
know.
niggas talking about.
Okay, then.
and like you were saying, Boob, like we're trying to kind of put Pontiac on the map, or at least interview artists and musicians out of that
Get
area.
them out there.
What does Pontiac mean to you, like musically, culturally? Is it a city like for inspiration for your writing?
Yeah, it's inspiration. Pontiac is a dope city. I had to make sure I said that before I say what I'm about to say next. It's an inspiration to get the fuck on. Like, but overall, though, like, I love my city, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love everybody in there, for real, though. Like, I fuck with everybody. Like,
Yeah, that's what
you
niggas
know what I'm
from.
saying? Yeah, but
Everybody
who
wanna get out
don't
that
want to get
bitch.
the fuck out there,
Exactly.
you know, and
Right.
do what they love and make money.
Yep.
But it definitely is a lot of inspiration there. It's inspiration in little shit there, too, because it's a little ass town.
Right.
I ain't about to say it's
It's little, but it's big at the same time.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody just like family there, so.
Do you feel that it's underrepresented musically, like compared to Detroit and Flint? Like I feel like those sounds are very
I
defined.
mean, we got DDG, but yeah, you can say that because some of the motherfucking artists in Pontiac, they try to rap like the Detroit or Flint. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's some of us in there that just sound like us, who we are. You know what I'm saying? That got the Pontiac sound.
Right.
So yeah, you definitely got to dig through the crates to find that shit for real. 'Cause
That's
there's a
real.
lot of
That's 100.
You took my next question by skipping right into that. Like I was gonna try to elaborate or figure out the difference between what distinguishes Pontiac from the Detroit and the Flint sound. I mean, it's different, and you're right. There are certain people that try to kind of hop onto those beats and emulate it, but it has its own distinct quality, and I think you're part of that. To be honest, when I hear your music, that's what comes to mind, and I think the city itself deserves more recognition. It's one of those places where if you're from Michigan, you definitely know about Pontiac, but a lot of people beyond DDG outside of the state don't know about it. They just think Detroit and Flint.
Yeah.
So do any like words or qualities as far as sound go stand out to you when you think of Pontiac music, hip hop in general, or is it kind of too hard to describe?
What you mean?
Like, you know how Detroit has a very specific sound, like with the beats, the way that they rap.
Yeah, they got
He's
that.
saying, like,
they
we got our
always
own
take them
sound.
samples.
Yes.
No, we don't, because the
why
Pontiac
motherfuckers gotta
producers
make it.
are making Detroit beats.
Yeah,
They
I
making,
see.
they gonna go off the sound that's hot. And instead of, you got some Pontiac producers like
And that's why ain't
Chills
nobody gonna really pop off until they really get into their own situation.
You got Street Gang and shit like that. They, but a
And
lot
that's
of
what
them,
you,
they
that's where you
just
come
do.
in at though, Tay. You got shit that really sound original. You
Yeah,
feel
they
me?
do what the rappers do. You know what I'm saying? They do
niggas
what
think
was
they-
trendy.
Yeah, they think
Right.
people
That's
gonna
why
listen
I
to it.
go, nigga. I go on fucking BeatStars and I get my shit exclusive type
Right,
shit.
you want
Yeah.
the original sound. Type shit
Yeah,
that you- that
I
you can
like
work
shit.
with.
Yeah.
I like that, bro. That's why I fuck with your music, cause you do shit
I
like
can't do
Yeah.
that.
And
that.
that's why
But
I-
I can't. I got one or two songs where I didn't rapped off of Detroit stuff.
Yeah. In My Bag comes to mind. I think you didn't
Nah,
produce that?
ain't it. No, this dude named Accent made that,
And it was DW.
That was that was my song. It was me, Leak, and D.
Yeah,
So
the
WTGD,
So
but he
most of your
changed
shit-
it to D.
most of
Don't
your shit
forget the
original,
double
bro.
Double E.
You said
Like
what?
you got a producer that really make your shit.
No, I just go holler at them random ass producers.
You gotta
you
get
gotta
you a-
network and talk to them.
Well, that's
Yeah.
right. But like
And
you just
it's-
said, if you want to come up with your own sound, you really got to, like you just did the other day, right? You sat down and came up
Yeah,
from
that's
scratch.
different.
That's what
But
a lot of
you
niggas
not-
got to start doing.
That's hard to find. That's
Sure.
what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
nigga.
Why it's so hard to find?
Cause it's hard to find.
Why?
These niggas gonna do what the fuck they want to do. I don't have time for that.
Well, you got to
So-
make time.
Yeah.
No, fuck, I don't.
I understand what you're
That's
saying.
I'm gonna be one of them artists that, hey, send me 20 Scott Storch beats
Okay.
20 Dre sample beats, and
But
I'm
if you really want your own sound, you really would make time, though.
Yeah, we do that when I get to that level. I'm not
Right.
about to play with these little kids and be sitting here, nigga, telling you no.
What you're saying too, I think like
I see what he's saying.
there's like an important
Hell
distinction
nah.
between being a producer and a music like or an artist, like doing vocals, because you constantly have to work with them. It's not always a collaboration where like maybe you want 20 of their
Y'all
songs.
gotta be on the same page.
Right.
You
Right.
can't. Some of these niggas like, okay, some niggas you would be like, well, you got some beats? You'd be like, yeah, I got some beats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to whip. You would tell them like, this what
Yeah.
I want, this type of shit. I want it to sound like this. Nigga said you the completely opposite.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
So they
shit. I'm like,
bullshit.
yeah.
It would be
Got time for that. Most of the niggas don't want to sit down. Dog that I was sitting down with, he reached out to me and was
Right.
like, let's do it. So he was serious.
that's
These
on my
folks have
flyer.
you
by
on.
the
That
way.
might be some shit moving,
Moving forward.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So yeah, I take that in consideration. But as far as going out, just be like, hey man, I'm gonna sit down and make this and that.
Right, I dig that. I dig what you said.
Shit, them niggas be
I
playing.
mean, you know
bro.
more than I know. I ain't no fucking
Girl,
rapper
I be
like
dropping so much music that I be like, nah. I
You
ain't
do.
even
What you
got
say,
time
bro?
for
You
it.
told me. What you say? I'm like, bro, I'm about to check your shit out at work today.
Yeah,
You
I
said
like
when nigga, you
100.
about to be sitting down for a whole year.
I think you said-
That boy said I made about 80 songs this year,
Yeah,
bro.
you got to be sitting down.
You
'cause
do
I-
have a wide variety of songs. You have a bunch of music out. You have a discography of like it has a similar quality to it, and I guess I can't really fully describe it, and that's what I was hoping you could. But like basically what you said is, like you've got to sift through records to find the one sound that you want, whether it's you're shopping for beats or you're dealing with a producer. It's like if you commissioned a piece of artwork to somebody and you had an image in your head and you were like, all right, no, you got to paint here, do this, do that. Invariably, it's going to come up a little bit different than what you imagined in your head. So you have to work with these people. But that last song that you were able to build from scratch last Friday, that beat was amazing.
Yeah, dude
It was
made that.
fire,
And he
man.
went, that nigga cold. Because he
Yeah.
went off my vibe.
Yeah.
Like, first we was going to do, he asked me, like, what you trying to do? I'm like, nigga, I didn't got into it with my girl. Like, nigga, I need something.
Right.
You know
Some
what I'm
shit
saying? I don't
like
want no
that.
sad shit, but I need something where I can just vent.
Right.
And
And then he already
the
probably know your
nigga,
vibe anyway.
he asked me, and I was like, you know the Lumineers?
Yes.
Okay, so you know that song Hey Ho, or
Very popular song
yeah,
from
so the part where the nigga said, I don't know where I belong, but I can write a song.
Yep.
So how that nigga sample that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when he was doing it, it just sounded so damn sad. Like I'm like,
Right.
so I'm sitting there like I'm getting like hell. No.
Like, yeah, turn this shit
I
off.
was pumped at first, and I'm like, man, you
This
about to
ain't
have
it.
me break up with my
Right.
girl type shit.
And
like,
that's how
hell
you
no.
supposed to be with the producer. You gotta let him know.
Yeah,
You know
I'm
what
like,
saying?
this shit ain't. But I didn't have to tell him that. The nigga felt it. He was like, man, look, I got some shit that I've been working on and shit. And it was just a couple
Right,
instruments.
right.
And I just felt it. It was a little bit live. And then,
And then it went from there.
yeah, it was a wrap.
You guys cooked that up. It was,
Yeah,
it was
he
great.
went off the vibe. And I can't wait to hear that when it's uploaded.
Yeah.
So he makes the master that shit. And all
Yeah,
kind of shit,
he's still fucking with it.
No,
He was still
finished
going down
it,
with the beat. No, that shit was, it sounded like the
So
beat
that was just
done.
a draft what you showed us.
Yeah,
huh?
I just recorded my vocals.
Yeah,
I was
okay,
done
man.
writing before the beat was done.
Okay.
All I needed was the drums and whatever and
You
the pattern.
trying
I
to
was
put your
good.
shit
Yeah.
in, okay.
Yeah, no, that video he sent or posted was like, it looked like a professional
He
studio.
was making that when I was recording.
Nice.
He was in the back fucking
And
with
he
it.
like shit. I already did that little medley right there. I'm about to put the snare, look, whatever how that shit go. You feel me?
Yeah, he cut. Shout out to my nigga Will Black, dog.
Will Black.
Black Gypsies.
Okay.
He a old school pioneer in Pontiac. Maybe.
Awesome.
So it wasn't like I was just fucking with a dilly. He was about his shit.
Do you have a favorite song, couple songs, or record that you've recorded?
Fuck. The song I just dropped, that's my shit.
The newest stuff,
Yeah.
of course.
That's the old shit. Lovely Day.
Lovely Day.
On No Sleep 2. Shit. I like Paid the Cost on No Sleep 2. I like Comfortable on No Sleep. I like Therapy on No Sleep. I like Wake Up on No Sleep to
Bro,
Brooklyn.
So quite a few songs.
What was the song?
Yeah,
It's hard to pick a favorite.
What was the
I
song
like
that me and you listened to, bro?
Oh,
That I said I like. Damn, which one was
I think it was
bro?
Talk That Shit Part 2. It's the I'm Petty,
With
with the Tiny Tim sample.
Petty. Yeah.
That was, oh my God, with the Insidious. That was
You was in
so
the basement
hard,
or something.
man.
I don't know. You were talking about some basement shit, man.
Give a line in there. It's like,
You got
They-
so much
they're
shit,
good,
bro. I'm
but,
like, God damn, what the fuck is these
They
bitches
they're
called?
good, but God made me
Maybe
better, like Faygo, man. I
better
love that
made.
shit, bro.
Man,
I drink a Faygo at the end of my shift, man. I drink a root beer or a freaking rocket
Better
ride.
Made and Faygo in there. That shit.
I love that shit. That line was so funny. I was like, yes.
Yeah, I like that's
hard.
one of my favorites too. I fuck with that.
The
That's a
beat.
club, boy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that bitch gonna knock tomorrow night.
Yeah, you
At the
sampled
Crow.
Insidious. Let's see what else. Another great song, Closer.
Closer.
Michigan
Yep.
and Elbow.
Yep. Them two legends in the yak. El Boog from 4 Block. That's my cousin.
This next song is called Closer by KScheming, featuring Michigan and Big Deal Boo.
Closer than most. Where
Okay, what up? Lately I've been getting closer to the money, closer to my goals, closer to my girl and far away from these hoes. Fell off for a minute, but I'm back closer to fam, closer to God every day until I meet that man. I'm closer to my kids because that's just the way it has to be. COVID had the walls closing in on the whole world's sanity. I plan to see a better humanity. I tell my kids ain't nothing more important than family. I'm glad to see my daddy closer to where you're sober. Don't give up on no one that you love is done when it's over. And I'm probably closer to my mother than I ever been. My haters closer to anger, they hoping I never win. I'm better than I ever been. Owe it to God and my shorties. Reckless when I was younger, chill, now I'm closer to 40. Shout out to the youth protested in the streets. It's beautiful to see me closer to unity, closer to a better future for you and me.
Closer than close. Let's get closer.
Yeah. One day.
Than most.
Dear Mr. Officer, why you wanna fuck with us? Lock us down and cuff us up, or beat us down and fuck us up. Then want us to suck it up. Fuck that, enough's enough. Stopping us for seatbelts when they don't even buckle up. Make it make sense to me, they kill my people senselessly. Claiming they protect and serve them, really they the enemy. Ain't never a friend of me, always on some other shit when I'm just taking care of family, feeding who I'm fucking with. Free all of my guys up, wish that'll come true. But if you snitching to the 12, the nigga, you the one too. Show you how it's supposed to be, won't let you get close to me. Niggas on some funny shit, and that shit there a joke to me. I'ma be honest, one day peace I hope to see. But in this crazy world, I gotta keep my people close to me. I'ma be honest, one day peace I hope to see. But in this crazy world, I gotta keep my people close to me.
Closer than close. Let's get closer.
Close scheme, no sleep. I'm up. Yeah, I was blowing on some good weed last night. I had a dream that I ruled the world, I was king, and these peasants tried to off me. Sending shots while I'm on the balcony. You rap for niggas that kill you. Got me feeling like Malcolm. See, I'm racist, I don't like niggas. Black or white niggas. No hoes, send my dogs out, they gon' bite niggas. Can't be silver when it ain't shit right, nigga. They killing us, we killing us, that's the way of life, Mr. Officer. Take your leg off my neck, I can't breathe. I'm just trying to hit the stove, give my daughter something to eat. If you take that badge off, you a man like me. Justice is colorblind, that's why that bitch can't see that I'm way too young to be out here protesting. Hands up, don't shoot. This my wallet, not a weapon. I'm a king, son, and father. Women in my life stressing. It's crazy, my skin color is a curse and a blessing. No sleep.
Closer than close. Let's get closer.
When did you guys record Closer? Was it a couple years ago?
Last year.
Last
No,
year? Okay.
Bro, listen, all them songs that you listening to, that shit happened. It started last year, in the beginning, like January, and it's still continuing up to now. These
were-
are fresh songs.
You're putting out a bunch of content
them
then,
bitches
man.
ain't from
Right, this shit
3 years ago.
Sure.
Yeah, this
orchestrate
shit is
like in
just
a time
man,
being.
I specifically asked that because of the content of that song. It seems to deal with
because it
police
happened
brutality.
last year. That shit was getting real last year. That's when the George Floyd and all that shit was
the
happening.
BLM movement and George Floyd.
Yeah.
And every verse in that song from all of you guys was just like, I couldn't pick a favorite. I mean, it was just, it seemed like it was a product of last year, which is why I wanted to know when it was recorded.
Yeah. In the fucking summer, I want to say, my dumb ass, I had on that fucking hoodie, but I was trying to be like Trayvon with the Skittle. You seen the music video?
I did not know.
It's a music video. I want to say June or July. It was hot. That shit was dope, though. The whole vibe was dope. And just working with them. I did songs with Gun before because he a Scheme, Scheme Street.
Yep.
But Boog, that's my cousin, and we never did a song. And I've been on that nigga head, like, nigga, let's
And that
do
nigga
it.
still
Trap.
got skills to this day.
Yeah,
I see.
and he just
How
his
old is that
birthday
nigga,
was the
bro?
other day. Shit, I wanna say probably
He
like
probably ain't 40
36,
yet. He's still young.
36. He about 36.
That's still young in the rap game.
Yeah. That
Nigga
be
Jay Z, what,
still-
51?
Yeah, he still got bars.
He still can do what he want to do for
Go.
real.
Yeah, you can keep rapping into your later years. It's not like
as
a
long as
sport.
you
But
fucking
you got something to
dope.
say, you got
Yeah.
some swag on your shit, and your voice still there. Shit, I feel like, yeah, you can rap forever.
Forever. If your voice
You
don't
fucking
go out,
100
you
shit,
good. If
you
your
feel?
voice don't go and your brain don't stop working, you can rap forever. You can be paralyzed, nigga. If you
Say,
can
nigga,
talk,
the bed.
write this. I got this heat.
You know,
Ain't
that kinda
this-
reminds
I
me-
speak- The way the world is now, speak the shit into your motherfucking phone.
Yeah.
Phone, I type it.
Oh, movement.
No, you're right. Right.
I seen you was talking about some shit, bro. Now, like, what you was about to give away some tickets, right?
Yeah.
And
That's
I
a
got
free
that bitch
ticket.
comment like 4 block. What you say? Like,
I was like, no, that wasn't the
no,
group.
I'm saying, what was you saying though? Why did I say that again?
Oh, I was saying, I got 4 tickets for whoever can tell me what group was popping from
From 2006
2006 to
to
like
no, you said 2004 to 2008 or some shit, didn't
yeah.
you? Okay.
But I was saying, nigga, I was thinking NWO. I wasn't thinking 4 Block 2 though,
So
because them niggas was
did
popping
somebody
too,
end up
though.
making it though? Did somebody say who the fuck you was thinking of?
No, not for real. I
Or
just
who the
gave
fuck? Who
tickets
was
away.
it then?
It was
that you-
NWO. That's who I was thinking.
I thought you were talking about like 3 different groups though.
NWO.
Who else?
And First E.
First E.
And 4 Block would have been the third one.
So why the fuck you say
So
I was
you ain't
lying
had
then,
2
nigga?
more. No, I ain't say you was lying.
But
I
you said that's not one of them though,
I said that ain't one of them that I'm thinking.
bro. I knew I was. I'm like, I know this nigga. He bullshit.
Scheme. You was gonna get a ticket anyway. Hey, I was giving.
I knew I was fucking right. I'm like, this nigga, this bitch scheming for real.
Look, I
though.
couldn't think of another one, so I'm like, nah, bro, that ain't it. I was trying to think of something real quick.
That nigga like, man, this nigga move. Nigga, he know what's going on.
Damn, my bad. Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, you weren't gonna make it anyway.
I was, nigga. I ain't think you was thinking of no First E though. Cause
Hey.
First E kind of like in our generation.
Yeah,
2004, nigga. They was. That's
They
when
was
they was
rapping
just.
when we was in school. Nigga, when we was in
Nigga,
high school, them
okay.
niggas was popping.
What about Drew? And them was doing that shit too. You could have said Squad 6. Remember they had their little group Squad 6.
Yeah, but they wasn't popping like First E was popping, and
Yeah,
I ain't
they-
even know East Side nigga. Like them little
Right,
niggas was
you
really
right.
just
You
popping.
right, you right,
though.
you right. And
Like,
Dre
they was
Hall
pop-
still doing
And
what
I
he doing.
forgot about Squad 6 though. Like they just stopped though. They was dope.
Yeah,
I
they was
still
moving,
supposed
man.
to do-
Juan Pete, man, that nigga Juan
Yeah.
Pro, he still moving with his shit. You know, he down there doing photography.
He in Atlanta.
So,
What the fuck I
okay
need?
then. That's
A lot of talent. Michigan, is that right? Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. He
L.
a
Boog.
legend. He a Pontiac pioneer on the rap shit. Him and the nigga that I battled, the first dude, Poopy Doo. They used to go
Poopy-Doo.
back and forth and shit. Gun, he do battle rap. He did Mike Murder, Scheme Street, and he be on King of the Dot a lot.
That is great.
Nigga dope. He dope. He be snapping.
That song,
Bug from 4 Block.
D Nice.
D Nice was
And
snapping.
who else was? It was somebody else with him too,
Bug, D Nice, Squeeze,
Squeeze.
and June.
right? Okay.
And yeah, it was somebody else. I can't think. I want to say Pooch. Yeah, one of them passed. He passed. So yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's legendary shit in the Yak, man. That niggas. Yeah, I'm glad we talking about that.
Bro, hold on, wait.
Nigga, is that the motherfucking Pokemon, the blue with Blastoise?
Yeah, man.
Bro, you got a Game Boy Color in here?
Yeah, you want to play?
Hell yeah.
I got you.
How much you gonna sell that bitch for?
I can't sell this, bro. You know what's on here?
Shit.
A level 70 Mew and a level 70 Mewtwo.
So
I
you
beat
got
the
the
game.
rare candy code?
That's it. Okay, dude, I got a cheat for you. You ready for this?
Game Boy,
You
bro.
can get a Mew.
What y'all talking about.
Hey, I seen that. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm plugging this in for you, man. I got a cheat code for you, and you know what? Fuck it. For everybody listening, if you don't have a Game Shark and you want to cheat, you can get a level 7 Mew before the second badge. There's ways to cheat it. You got to get a Caterpie at like a certain CP. You can walk through the freaking. You can go straight to the Celadon City and get an Abra teleport, and you glitch the game. You fight against one guy, and then a level 7 Mew appears. You can play the entire game as your starter Pokemon with Mew. So this, I haven't played this in like 5 years. It's just got a Mew and a Mewtwo. Those are the only two Pokemon on here. Anyway, for all the Pokemon.
That's how it look though. Look, like that's how classic shit from the 90s is, bro.
Yep.
I mean, I know what that is.
The fucking game, no, not that, but the game. His game is saved on the cartridge.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he don't
It's like a
lose, if
fucking
he
memory
lose that, he
card.
lost everything.
That's right.
That's like a memory card you have to, with the PS2, right?
Yeah, but I feel like that was a waste if they was doing shit like that.
Yep.
It's already saved on the cartridge.
I love that you pointed that out and saw that. It's just chilling there.
Missed the
I
night.
thought you were about to
I'm
say
like,
something
what the
about them
fuck?
goddamn pyramids or some
Bro, I
shit.
be knowing classic shit, and I know like you could have a Nickelodeon tape out or something. I'm like, yeah, that's like the Rugrats
yeah,
right
hey,
there.
Arnold,
Like, you know,
yeah.
like, yeah.
Did we not grow up in the best era of cartoons?
We did.
Like for real, like Adult Swim and
Yeah.
Cartoon Network and
Yeah.
Nickelodeon was like,
Nickelodeon,
Say, mother, kids get to watch cartoons and
Disney,
they feel
period.
like
Like,
yeah,
we had a dope ass era.
we did. I mean, I just feel like from all the Nickelodeon stuff to the Cartoon Network, like everything we had. Like I watch cartoons now and I'm like, this is so stupid. Like this isn't funny. It's nothing. And then we had Adult Swim and
Bro,
like anime would come
I ain't gonna lie,
on.
man. I'm
and
getting back in
Aqua Teen.
Tom and Jerry type situation.
Hey, I fuck with that
The,
too.
the
And
dumbest.
I never watched that shit before, but now I'm looking at this new shit. Like, this old shit is really the funny shit. If you really want to
Yeah,
sit
it
back and watch some
is.
funny ass cartoons,
Smoke some weed and
You know what I'm saying? They try to make it too serious for the kids.
it's insane. Like everything's X-rated now. You know, like
It's-
remember
they
our
got
movies?
easier
and-
access to it. We ain't had access.
We
Yeah,
did, bro.
had
I used to be
go-
so happy. It's 1 a.m, nigga. I'm at my cousin crib. It's 1 a.m. Shit, they mama knocked the fuck out. We like, oh shit, Adult Swim on. We catching a little cartoon. We just happy to see that.
I love that
We don't
shit.
even watch that bullshit. But nowadays, the kids, they scrolling on YouTube. Oh, we get to watch this and that.
Watch whatever.
It's,
the fuck
man,
they
that
want.
shit crazy as fuck. So yeah,
Facts.
Yeah, having
you
a-
had to sneak in the
we had
drawer
watch,
to get the
yeah,
porno
right.
tapes.
Yeah,
You feel
exactly.
me?
Or
They
the
just
magazines.
Let me see your phone real quick. Yeah, you looking at porn on your phone. You don't even know.
Say
what's
Pops got shit under the mattress. Nigga go to work.
You
Like,
feel
this nigga
me?
boo,
Like,
he don't know where that shit at.
They don't know.
I know
that
where it's
They
at,
ain't got
motherfucker.
the thrill. We had the thrill. Yeah, it was a thrill behind this shit.
We grew up in a very like rare time
Classical fucking era.
because we grew up with technology. If you think about it, like to go
We
full
grew
circle
up
with
at the
the
beginning
with
of
the
it. We
Game
grew up
Boy,
with it, yeah,
like
we from the air.
we all three of us still played outside. And then we'd come in and play Game Boy, like you were
Yeah,
like
that's some
that
shit
old
we'd
school
do it,
shit.
like, yeah.
But it wasn't fully immersive yet. Like
Yeah.
you didn't have a cell
Like,
phone
niggas
on
not
you.
waking up
There was no
playing the game.
GPS.
Niggas like, nigga, we about to go play football.
And then we got older.
Yeah, niggas
and then all of a
waking
sudden,
up popping on YouTube. TikTok.
exactly, or their iPads. Like
Bro, they be watching niggas play the game.
when
watching niggas play the game and shit.
Bro, I
niggas
just spent
watching
this much money on this system, and you gonna watch him play the game?
niggas kids watching other
You can
kids
watch
play with
me.
toys and
Yeah,
shit.
you can watch me play the game. Shit, what the fuck?
That's why there's so much money out here though. I'm like, man, shit. Put my daughter on YouTube playing with toys. Then
Yeah,
fuck it.
that's what they be
Them
doing.
little
though.
kids can
But
watch. They ain't got these.
That's
toys,
kind
probably.
of weird, like when the adults doing it, because it be adults playing with toys.
Right,
And you gotta
right,
watch
right.
that shit. It's some
Right.
shit on YouTube. Now I don't know who the fuck the dude is, but I be catching my son. I be telling him to stop watching that shit. But he be playing with the Super Mario characters, Baby Bowser,
yeah,
I ain't seen
Mario.
that one
and-
yet.
But they be talking. He be talking regular. But it's like every time I leave out the room or something, I catch this nigga saying some hoe shit.
ass
Like he
bullshit.
cussing. I'm like, I know this nigga ain't cussing. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
yeah.
done caught him on like, bro, don't watch that shit. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I don't play that shit.
Yeah,
So,
my little man,
gotta
he ain't
watch
watching that. My daughter, she just watching little shit like little girls play with dolls and shit like that. But nah,
Yeah, you gotta watch that shit.
Gotta
You
watch
gotta
that too,
pay
then.
attention to them adults. Cause
Right,
there be
you right.
adults, and sometimes it be kids. It be adults playing with them toys, like
Yeah.
saying little hoe shit.
Because they the
Bro.
one that's orchestrating that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they go hop in the scene.
That even happened in like cartoons, like the Ren and Stimpy, that cartoon. That guy ended up being like and outed as like a pedophile. And like if you go through and watch the cartoon, there is subtle references to like really like profane, strange pedophilia.
Most of our motherfucking cartoons was freaky as hell
Yeah.
too. It was some shit in our
There's
cartoons,
some weird shit,
but it
was
wasn't
subliminal. It wasn't
Yeah,
as
it wasn't
prevalent.
outed. Yeah,
Yeah.
like these niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they
You
just
know
like,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
fuck
They
it.
stand, yeah,
Because they pushing that agenda nowadays. You feel me? So,
Yeah, it's a different world.
but yeah, man.
Everybody's tied in, and you know, like kids have social media. Everybody has access to social media.
Yeah, it's too
But
easy.
it's a double-edged
Easy.
sword because like you can get rich off of it. Like we can put this podcast on 5 different platforms in an hour. You can upload your music and stuff, and you know, find images and emojis, and you can build a business for free. You can take Harvard classes for free online, but people don't do it. They just watch the video that, you know, has the most flashes and buzzes and stimulates different parts of their brain instead of using this thing as a tool of
Like, I
an
really
infinite
learned how
resource.
to do. I learned how to do stocks off just watching YouTube
Exactly.
shit. Like all you got to do is get up, really search for this shit for real.
Yeah,
And really just sit back and watch and learn, and then put this shit into the world. Like damn.
it has everything.
And this shit really worked. Like this shit ain't no lie. This shit that the niggas know, like way back in the day. Like niggas ain't know about no fucking stocks.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Bandman Kevo.
Bandman Cabo, he giving away business ideas, all kind of situations.
Yeah.
So,
That was a good little segue
Mm-hmm.
into some Game Boy culture.
Yeah.
But okay, speaking of staying in the same vein, the otter emoji. You use that. You got it on the shirt, man.
My nigga scheme, and then the other one slick. With
Do you ever discover a new emoji like where you're like, I didn't even know this shit was on my phone? The otter one, when you started posting it, I was like,
listen. What's crazy is, bro, and I'm starting. I don't know. Maybe people think the same way. You know, I was thinking or whatever. Because I'm starting to see that bitch a lot. And I don't want to be like, well, I'm the reason because I'm seeing.
Who else got that? Do somebody in the Yak got
hell
that?
no. I'm talking about that emoji getting used a lot. Like for real though. I ain't about to be like, nah.
Right.
But
That's why you got to copyright shit, man.
I can't copyright that
yeah.
emoji. It's off the damn iPhone. This is trademarked. He trademarked. I got
No,
these
that's fire.
niggas, and I had the lady made them. You know what I'm saying? So a motherfucker can't just steal this shit.
Right. Okay.
So for our
This is my
listeners,
shit.
KScheming often uses an otter emoji, commonly found on like an Android or an iPhone, in a lot of his posts, in his images, and he's wearing some of his merch
Yeah, the
where he
Otter
has
Wave, no sleep brand.
Otter Wave, no sleep brand. Super dope. What I wanted to ask you though, because you know symbols have different meanings for different people. It means something to me. What is the significance to you? What does the otter mean to you when you
I'm
post it?
petty as hell, bro. 'Cause it wasn't no significance. The only significance is the otter emoji. I don't know if you look at it on your phone. He chilling.
He's chilling.
Hold on, what you got?
iPhone. Yeah.
You got iPhone?
Mm-hmm.
He chilling. Now look at that emoji. Go look at the emoji and see what's in his hand. He really just chilling on the water. Look at him. And that's what made me like, I'm using this after
Stay with me.
every post I post on Facebook or every promotion. I'm using this. Like, and then I got to looking up otters, and I seen some videos, and otters ain't.
What
They
is he?
ain't no
have?
hoe ass creatures. Look what's in his
You know,
hand.
otters are my dad's favorite animal.
Yeah, they ain't
and
no
it's a
hoe
weird
ass,
fact that I
bro.
remember about him.
I seen a gang of otters fold up some motherfucking a crocodile, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Them bitches bought that life. Like on it. That's so that if you look at that emoji,
What does he have in his hand? A
He got
rock
a
or is it a
fish.
shell or a fish?
He got a fish in his hand. He just chilling on the water. So I'm like, every time I say something, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? So
I
that's
gotcha.
what it is. And I got to looking up. I'm like, oh, so they some cool. They look cool until you piss them off. Like that shit kind of match my personality. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Come
dope
on,
that
cool.
you came
That
up
is
with
dope.
that then.
And you pissed me off because I watched that video.
Now I
They
gotta
was on
bring
that
out that
crocodile.
Albert then, huh?
Yeah, bro, they was on that crocodile ass, dog. I was like, damn, these little. I don't even know what family they from.
They're like
I don't know.
marsupials
meerkats or
or
some
not
shit, huh?
marsupials. They're
Yeah,
mammals,
them
but
bitches
they're
real.
Some meerkats or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
ferrets, some shit
Ferrets.
like that.
They're in their own family because they're like
Mongoose
they're
and
water
shit, huh?
mammals. Like
Yeah.
they're very very rare as far as like categorization
Don't
goes.
know.
In the animal
Everybody
kingdom.
think it's a weasel. I got weasel.
Nah, that's an otter
squirrel.
for sure. Yeah,
All
hamster.
type-
I was about to
hamster.
say, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know what the fuck an otter was, bro. Y'all talking
And now
about
you
that
know.
shit. Now I know.
And
Yeah,
you
look
like
up
eagles.
them videos, you know, I'm like, oh, these niggas evil. They got videos where they cool. I'm
This
telling you,
nigga
bro,
funny
them
as shit.
bitches can scrap. They gang up. They
They
come in
up on a
packs.
nigga like a motherfucking hyena.
Yeah, they ain't sliding by themselves. Like they sliding like
They got- they
wolves.
got
They by
that, yeah.
themselves. You feel me?
They're
So,
chilling until they don't have until
then.
they
yeah,
have to.
you come across them, they gonna fuck you up though.
Bro, where the fuck you get that no sleep shit from?
No sleep came from. All right, I went through a divorce and shit, and the baby mama won't let me see my kid, right? So, my first fucking project, no sleep till Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Because my baby named Brooklyn. I'm like, nigga, I ain't no sleep till Brooklyn, right?
Gotcha.
So that whole project, I was saying scheme, and then I think it was, I can't think of what song, but it was certain songs I just kept saying no sleep. Cause I'm promoting the
Every
damn
night I
thing,
ain't
but I'm
getting
not
no
saying
sleep.
Yeah. I start just saying no sleep, but I'm not saying no sleep to Brooklyn.
Right.
So niggas was just like no sleep, like coming up to me like no sleep and just saying that shit. And one of my homeboys like, hey, that shit catchy.
It is.
He like, nigga, you be rapping. He like, your shit dope, and then you always say no sleep. And then that's why I knew like niggas. That like
out.
that. So the more and more I just no sleep and I just style it out, and I always make sure I say that shit like it's a tag.
You got merch with that on there?
Yeah. Matter of fact, he got it on there.
Nice.
He got the shirt on and it say no sleep brand.
You got to get the whole shirt that's got that on there.
Yeah, they coming soon. That's I got another batch coming.
Even at I ain't gonna let that. Where the fuck you get the KScheming from, bro? Cause you wouldn't.
Cause
Get into that.
Scheme Street Battle League.
Oh, that's where that. Okay.
K.
Okay.
First, my name was KB Frizzle. Like,
Never
cause
knew
I was
that.
playing on Facebook.
Right.
I changed. I had long ass Facebook name. It was K Frad. No, for real. I be frizzled and shit. So niggas like K Frad, be frizzled. So I just rock with it. And then niggas did the Scheme Street shit, and then they started calling me K Scheming. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like
so you got it from them. Okay.
Yeah, it just
All right.
It all organically.
Yeah, I was
developed.
like fuck it, but I was just going back K.
Yeah,
I like that too.
Yeah, my
I ain't never said that shit. You know.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
was
like. Where the
going
fuck? I
by
never
on my
asked you
rap
that
name,
shit.
yeah.
Okay. Then.
I
So
ain't never
the-
try to make no gimmick ass name.
So people come up to you and go no sleep. Like it's that. It's
no
kind of
sleep
iconic. Yeah.
or scheme.
I've noticed that you put it in a lot of your songs, and when we sent your music to No Jumper, there's a clip of Adam 22 saying no sleep.
Yeah,
Like it stuck with him, you know, where he said, "I'm not a killer, but don't push me," and that falls into the Otter category.
Yep.
Like that's very much the same thing, but like that just proves to me that your two images or phrases, image and phrase that you're pushing are catchy, because the two things he said were no sleep. You know, I'm not a
Yeah.
killer, but don't push me. So
that's catchy.
whatever you're putting out there as those things are working because it's sticking into people's brains. How was it seeing your music on No Jumper?
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
Now I can't say that I was excited because I really didn't know about the damn show until y'all told me.
Right.
So I wasn't hip. But the views and all that shit and see how many people watching and shit, yeah, it was exciting and shit.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah.
They seem to have a general like positive take
Yeah,
on
it
your
was
music.
dope. Yeah, it was dope. I
Would
was
you?
just mad they was ordering food around my time. Food
Right,
coming
right,
in
right,
and
right.
Shit. I'm
They
like,
was ordering pizza and
fat
shit.
ass motherfucker.
They do talk over some stuff, but
It's some good
Adam's the
exposure,
one
though.
guy.
Yeah, it was good
Yeah,
exposure. It was
most
dope.
definitely. And for him to like reiterate words from your song is like he owns No Jumper, so it's
Yeah.
like if he's paying attention, it's like that was kind of cool. Would you consider putting your music back on there? And on top of that, how else do you like to promote your music?
Really, I just promote it on fucking Facebook.
Social
for
media.
real.
Social media, yeah.
And that's it. And yeah, that's it. Sometimes I just up a fucking song. Cause I go through DistroKid to distribute my music.
Yep.
So once I got all this shit straight behind the song, I just be like,
And that's what we were trying to go to, but they don't promote podcasts.
No, they don't do podcasts, but they got stuff that y'all. I think what is it, Lost Talk Radio or some shit like that. And then they got
It's a way you can just sign up podcast on Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of ways. Yeah.
Buzzsprout can get you in, but
Getting that bitch quick.
Your boy Chaos told us about that, right?
DistroKid, yeah.
Upload that shit. Yep, that's what I go through. Distro, and then they got one called CD Baby that can put the songs in the jails and shit.
Any future projects we should know about?
No Sleep 4.
Hey, we could have guessed more No Sleep.
Yeah, I got a Mace Welcome Back freestyle that I'm gonna drop.
That's one of my favorite beats.
That beat dope.
Welcome
bro.
back,
Yeah,
welcome back, welcome
So I got
back.
that I'm about to. When we get done with this, I'm gonna go home and record that and send it to my dog, and he gonna put his verse, and then we gonna put it on YouTube and shit. Just because we can't put it in the stores, you niggas be on our ass.
Okay,
like a whole bad boy. Like, hold on, man.
So you got the Crowfoot shit coming up tomorrow?
Yep,
or
tomorrow
Saturday?
season opener. Friday, August 13th at the Crowfoot.
$10 a head, $15 at the door.
Yep, $15 at the door. We got motherfucking pinatas with the Mario mystery box. Don't know what the fuck gonna be in there.
How many artists performing, bro?
Yeah, it's not good.
Shit. I think it's like 7 of us performing, but let me make sure.
But you coming out though?
Yeah, I'm like I don't know.
You the headliner, huh?
I ain't gonna say I ain't the headliner. I ain't gonna say that, cause I'm not.
Right, yeah, you got a line. Nigga.
Shit, I feel like the headliner.
Yeah, that's right.
If you ask me, but no, we got Pounds and True, BH Pounds, BH True, Rossi Posse. That's DJ Kobe and Lex. ODP, Overdope Production and shit. Them the niggas that's throwing the party and shit. That's production. My nigga, Nirvana Nash, Mike Nash, and Titty Boy Nate.
Shout out to all of these guys.
And then Lyric Bell. I'm not familiar with her music. And then Money Mags and shit. I heard a couple songs from him. So it's a dope hype lineup. It's dope.
Yeah, that's stacked.
Yeah,
and most importantly, KScheming's going to be there.
Yeah, I'm going to be in that bitch.
So if you like his music, if you want to check out his stuff and see him perform live, get there August 13th. There will be more shows on the horizon. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Better be some motherfucking more shows.
He's only going up from here.
Shit. No, they keep doing
to the
this
top.
Shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, it was great sitting down with you. Thank you for coming through and chatting with us.
Appreciate you, my dog.
Yep.
100.
For sure, man.
No sleep.
No sleep.
No sleep.
I never really knew that you could dance like this. And that your man wanna speak Spanish.
Ha. No sleep. Yeah, no sleep, bitch. No. Fuck what a hater say, I'm lit. They only talking shit cause I'm the shit. God protect me from a rat and a broke bitch. I'm upset, can't go 50-50 with no hoe. Tell a bitch to her face that her bro hoe. I won't smoke, ready for war like Rambo. They acting like they the only ones with ammo. I've been chillin', but I'm about to show my ass though. I've been passing on a lot of shit like Rondo. Put the 9 to your chest like a Celtic guard. Worth the cut to get a bag, nigga, he ain't hard. He just good at talking gangster, but he ain't hard. They gotta keep me on these tracks like NASCAR. Sometimes I got a heart, and I won't shoot to kill. Leg shots, put them in the wheelchair, call them Hot Wheels.
KScheming talk that shit. My bad. I'm not a killer, but don't push me.
Wait, hold on. No sleep, bitch. Fuck what a hater say, I'm lit. They still talking shit cause I'm the shit. Wait, yeah. You heard that bitch, she love when I talk my shit. Beat it like an egg, then I stuff her like an omelet. Got they man scrambled like, damn, how you get here? I took chances, big risks, no fear. Sacrifices, lost friends, dropped tears. God told me that they ain't supposed to be here. And the ones standing with me, they gon' be here. Ain't no switching sides, hold it down, yeah, we glue here. I'm good with the gorillas and the convicts. So you can either get bars or banana clips. Niggas ain't got no money, so why they here? Feeling the vibe, I can tell by how she move her hips. Yeah. No sleep. Rock for me. Turn me up one time, just rock for me. Yeah. No love. No sleep. No love. Yeah. No love. Up late night. No. Rock for me. Turn me up one time. Yeah. Turn me up one time. Yeah. Rock. Nigga, I ain't do no sleep. Yeah, no lie, no sleep. Boat.